What's up everybody, Jimbo here, and today we're going to be starting our adventures in Final Fantasy IV. So without further ado, let's get started. New game. And this is the first Final Fantasy where we didn't have to name characters or pick jobs, unlike the first three. So this is a little different. A little bit of a change, if I don't say so myself. Captain, we arrived at Barn shortly. Very well. The captain seems kind of down. After what we did, who wouldn't be? Orders are orders, but killing innocent people to get the crystal isn't right. The Red Wings are supposed to protect people, not harm them. That's enough. But Captain, surely you don't condone what we have done. All of you listen well. The raid of Medea, we've heard that place before, was imperative for Baron's privacy. The Medinians know too much about the crystal, and their very possession of one is threat to Baron. His Majesty ordered to obtain the crystal, and as a soldier of the Royal Air Force, we are sworn to obey. Captain. Captain, monster sight, dead ahead. Prepare for battle. So we're getting into a battle with floating eyeballs. We will not be able to control the fight. Red Bang. Are you alright? We got more hostiles. Domination. Zo. Once again, we cannot do anything but watch. Ah, damn, 600 damage. Is everyone okay? All accounted for, sir. We've been encountering more monsters than ever lately. There's no end to them. Could it be some kind of omen? Captain, we are now approaching Burn. Very well, prepare for landing. That ending part to this song reminds me of a Final Fantasy game. Alright, we're at a castle. Let me in. Well done. So the crystal is now ours. The Mysidians put up no resistance. In fact, they were completely defenseless. Is this pity I perceive? Come, Captain. His Majesty awaits. If you excuse me, Captain, I must speak to His Majesty in private. Please wait here. Okay, why do you gotta speak to him in privacy? Huh? Your Majesty, I'm afraid Cecil can no longer be trusted. He clearly questions your authority. This motherfucking liar. I'm onto you, Beggin. I'm gonna call you Beggin. I'm onto you, motherfucker. He does. Your counsel is well heated in. But so long as I obtain the crystal, Cecil transgressions matter little. Send him in. Yes, Your Majesty. This guy just lied to the king. What a bitch. Captain, His Majesty summons you. The Kingdom of Burns hails your return. May I have the crystal? No. Because the bitch next to you is a fucking liar. Yes, Your Majesty. In every Final Fantasy game, man, I swear. You hand over the water crystal. Why would you do that, Cecil? Why? It looks genuine to me, sir. Or sire. It is beautiful to behold. You are dismissed, Cecil. Your Majesty. Yes? Captain, what is it? I wasn't talking to you, bitch. But anyways, Your Majesty, forgive me. But what are your intentions regarding the crystal? My men are confused and displeased as their orders. And what of you? Do you question my command? No, I only ask... Silence! Do you think your treachery has slipped past me? What? I trusted you, Cecil. I trusted you, and Cecil, but you leave me no choice. I hereby relieved of your command of the Red Wings. What? What the... What? Your Majesty! And don't push me, you little bitches. Now I charge you with one other duty. Slay the phantom beast that plagues the Mist Valley, and deliver this bomb ring to the village of Mist. You leave tomorrow at first night. What? Your Majesty, I beg you to reconsider. Cecil has done no wrong. Ah, Cain, if you're so concerned about your treacherous friend, you may accompany him. Your Majesty! No. Excuse me, now take the ring and be gone. You received the bomb ring. Your Majesty! This dirty, dirty motherfucker. I'm sorry, Cain. Once we complete the mission, the king is bound to forgive us both. You command the Red Wing again in no time. Get some rest and leave tomorrow. Get some rest. Leaves tomorrow for preparations to me. Alright, and just like before, speed run is always on. Hell yeah. Alright. So there's 18 chests and 2 items. I don't think we're getting everything right now. However, we're gonna go here. There's a button. 480 gil, ether, and a tent. The tower's off limits. Okay. So we can't go in the tower. It's off limits. What's up this way? Cecil! Thank goodness you're right. I was so worried you left on such short notice. We're fine. I wish I could say the same for Medinians were slaughtered. Sorry. Cecil, I'll come to see you later, okay? Very well. And this is to a cell. Oh, we captured these guys for some reason. Well, look who's back. Rose was worried sick about you. It's our man, our good man, friendly man, Sid. Please, I hope I don't see another Sid die. Do you ever do that to her again, you hear? Don't you, oh wait, hold on, remember to rephrase that. Don't you ever do that to her again, you hear? So how's my airships? I bet you and your goons wrecked them up. Something awful? Hey, what's the matter with you, kiddo? Well, what? The king demoted you. What about the Red Wing? You'd be a mess without you. Come to think of it, the king's been acting peculiar for some time. His Majesty ordered me to build an airship for killing people. Everyone's worried about him. Anywho, be careful out there and make short work of that mission and get back safe. Whoa, let's start heading home. My daughter will kill me if I'm not back soon. So Sid has a daughter in this one. Alright, I'm just looking around to see if there's any more chests we can get. Doesn't seem like it. Or any items, unless there's one in here. Nope, no item in there. Don't worry, though. We will get all the items and stuff that are in this castle, but fortunately not right now. We can get everything. But I'm just going to go around and check everywhere. You leave early tomorrow. Please come some rest, sir. Don't tell me how to live my life. Alright. What's in these areas? Basic spells like fire and blizzard are powerful enough to defeat many monsters. But I do seem to remember hearing about potion spells. Anything in these pots? Nope. Alright. These are the white mage. We got the white mage research lab and the black mage research lab. Alright, so that's all that we can go to for the time being. So we only get 3 chests for the time being. And we're gonna head in here, right? This is where we need to go? Oh, no, this is not where we needed to go. No, we needed to head towards the area where we found Sid. I've changed your sheets, sir. I hear you depart tomorrow morning. Good night. Oh. I was hoping I could go in my room and see if there's anything in that. That thing right there. I can't even think of what it is called. In the pot. But I guess not. What happens to the king? He can fit the crystal as though he's possessed. And it seems he's resort to any means to get them. Wait. And it seems he'll resort to any means to get them. Nevertheless, I can't defy him. How can I cross the man who raised Cain in me like his very own? The chivalrous knight who I adore and admire since childhood. I will not betray him. I can't. Cecil? What's going on? You just returned from Medea, and now you must journey afar to battle some phantom beasts? It's all too sudden. Everything fine? Cecil, look at me. In Medea's, we killed innocent people to steal their crystal. It was horrible. But I suppose this is my fate as a dark knight. Soon I won't even feel remorse for my actions. You and I both know that will never happen. Still, I can't defy the king. I'm hopeless. A coward. You're not a coward, Cecil. The Cecil I know would never whimper like this. The Cecil I love. You leave for Mist early tomorrow, right? Yes, but don't worry. Kane's coming too. I'll be fine. Trust me. Please come back to me in one piece. Aw, Cecil's got himself a woman. Thank you, Rose. Though, as a Dark Knight, you know we can never truly be together. Damn, Cecil, that's harsh. So you ready for some real combat? Always. Lead the way. Feel free to read this. I don't... Well, maybe. I guess I'll read it. I was going to say I'm not going to read it, but I'll read it. And so, the Dark Knight Cecil was stripped of his command as captain of the Red Wings. He and the Master Dragoon Cain head for the Foggy Valley in the village of Mist. For some reason, I thought there was a lot more dialogue to that. That's why I wasn't going to read it. But there is. The event of the airship marks the realization of Barnes' dreams, but also the birth of this Mistran. When his royal force, the Red Wing, Barnes soon regains supreme, or resign supreme. Now, as monsters stir in unrest, Barn exploits his power to collect the world's crystal. Why? Why? That's the question. Why do they want these crystals? Why? The crystal merely sheds their light in silence. Why? Alright, here we are and out in the real world here. Just want to look at characters real quick. Iron Spear and Shield, Dark Sword and Dark Shield. He has everything dark. Alright. Now there's a few enemies out here that we can add to our enemy book. So let's add those guys real quick, shall we? Wait, encounter's on. Okay, I want to make sure that was on. And our first enemy, the goblins. So in Final Fantasy IV, we have to wait till this bar fills up before we can attack again. Nothing we can't handle with them goblins. And we got new enemies, Hell Divers and the Floating Eyeball. So the two enemies that we fought, at the beginning, which was the Floating Eyeball and the Zeus, they do actually count in the enemy book. So let me know we weren't actually fighting them, that we didn't have the control of the fight, it still counts. Alright, two more enemies. Sword Rats is a new enemy. Already fought the goblins before. Alright, so we did actually face the last enemy I was looking for, the Hell Divers. That's what we fought with the floating eyeballs, and for some reason, I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, look, there we go. Speaking of Hell Divers. Alright. So now we're going to head this way, up to a cave. Bam. And in this cave are 4 chests. So we're going to grab those. Turn back. What? Who's there? Yeah, who's there? Actually, here's a chest. Potion. Tent. Potion. And the final chest is up here. The eye drop. And actually, I forgot to do something before heading into the mist. So before we continue this journey here in the mist, I actually need to go back to where we're back to where we were originally at, because we can actually go into town and there's some items in there that we can grab. So yeah. Oh, not the castle, but the town. I meant to go here before I fought those enemies. Alright, so there's a potion in there, that's first and foremost. There are 8 items in 6 chests. Now, we're only going to be able to get 3 chests for right now. So we'll come back and get the other 3 later. We're going to go in here and down. There's a potion. And if we go this way, and if you go to the swords, this opens up an area with an eye drop, Dovin bread, and a tent. And there's nothing in these pots, I believe. Nope, nothing in those pots. So those are the 3 chests that we can get for now. And potion there. Is there a potion? Nope, no, nothing in there. And then we're gonna go this way. And there's a secret area over here, where there's a golden needle there, a phoenix down there, and a phoenix down there. And then we're gonna make our way back out. Oh, uh-oh. Getting stuck. Uh-oh. There we go. And 2 more items to find. Trying to figure out how to get into the water. Excuse me. Down the waterfall. Waterfall does not do any damage. We find a tent, and then there's an item right here, the hourglass. So that's all 8 items, and there again, we won't be able to get the 3 chests for right now. However, I'm gonna check around town. This is the training room. The door is locked, so we can't go buy any swords or armor. However, we can come here and look at this. 30 gil for potions again. 100 gil for Phoenix now. That's better than 500 and 1,000. Holy moly, crack-a-noli. Golden needles, that went down 100, I think. I think these were originally 5, but now they're 400 now, so not too shabby. I'm not gonna buy any potions or anything. I think we're good how we are. I could say we could rest in here for 50 gil. That much will do. Yeah, rest for 50 gil. All set. Alright. Awesomeness. And what's in here? Ow, ow, ow. Well, why are we going to touch the fire? Ow, ow, ow. Because I burned my fingers. Oh, wait. We're already in here. We didn't go in here, though. Door is locked. Oh, because we can't go in there. But we can go up in here. Oh, this is Sid's house. Sid's sleeping. I believe this is his daughter. Alright, cool. That's nice to know. Alright, so that's all we can do in here for the time being. And now to head back out and back to the cave that we were at. The Mist Cave. Alright. So yeah, so my apologies, guys. I actually meant to do that city. That should have been the first thing I was going to do before fighting the enemies. Leave at once. Who said that? Could that be a phantom beast of Mist Valley? Knights of Baron. Who are you? Leave now or suffer the consequence. Show yourself. You choose to ignore my warning? Yes. We have to get to the mist. We're not turning back. So be it. The mist is gathering. And our first boss fight, the Mist Dragon. Darkness. I was curious on what those things do. Alright. Ow. Dragon turns into mist. So when the dragon turns into mist, you do not want to attack it. If you do, it will do a counterattack and it can do some deadly damage. So we're not going to attack it. It's turned to its dragon form. Attack now. So, that's what we're going to be doing. Fighting this guy. It's going to be a minute here before he dies. No, don't do that. No, I don't want to do that because I don't want it to turn to mist form and I attack it. Like it is right now. And down the mist dragon goes. That didn't take too long. Alright, before we head into that town... Actually, no. Never mind. We are going to head into that town. And this is the town of Mist. They have a rest area, weapon and armor shop. So let's go check it out. The ring is glowing. Wait, what? What the hell? What the? This is why he sent us here. We destroyed the entire village. Why would he make us do this? No! Mommy! My mom's dragon died, and because of that, my mom died too. What? I've heard of people with power to call forth monsters. Summoners, as they are called. Then we are responsible for killing her mother by killing the dragon. Why would you say that in front of her, Cecil? You killed my mom's dragon? We didn't know that would happen. So that's what the king's plan, to hit every summoner in the village. That can't be. I'm afraid it's true. And I'm afraid we're going to have to get rid of the girl. What? That's what the king would expect us to. It's her or us. But she's just a child. You intend to defy the king? I refuse to carry out any more slaughter in the king's name. I knew you'd say that. Don't worry, I'm on your side. You are? I owe the king so much, but I can't disgrace the dragoons. So you'll join me? Yes, but we need the support of other nations if we are to oppose the mightiest kingdom in the land. And we have to get Rose out of Barburn. Thank you, Kane. Save it. This isn't for your sake. This place is dangerous. We better get going. What about the girl? We can't leave her here. We'll have to take her with us. That's alright. We won't hurt you. But you're going to have to come with us, okay? No! Come on. We have to go now. No! Go away! Wait. I hate you. You killed my mom. So, this is a battle where we cannot win. So, yeah. No matter what we do, we're not winning. Go away! Summon. I want to say that's Titan. Yeah, we got one AO kicked in the ass right there. Yeah, so this girl's pretty powerful with her summonings. She's safe, thank goodness. Kane. Kane? I have to get her out of here. Kane, I pray that you're alive. And we get a trophy for accidentally destroying the village of Mist. Alright. So now we're in this desert area that has some new enemies. That area right there is where we gotta head into next. But we gotta find some enemies real quick to add to our book. Like the desert settings. Alright, and now 2 more enemies to go. The flying eyes and insects. Those are new. Alright. Those weren't the two enemies I was looking for. Not these guys again. But we're gonna add them in the book anyways because we found them. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and look for these last two enemies real quick. Alright, here's one of the enemies I was looking for. Actually, it's both enemies. The Desert Sang and the Hug Legs. Actually, no. Just the Hug Legs I was looking for. Actually, no. We fought the Hug Legs. I crossed off the wrong enemy that I was looking for. My bad, guys. I apologize. One more enemy to look for. Oh, shit. Okay. I couldn't tell you how many battles I went through to finally find this son of a bitch. This was the last enemy I was looking for. Don't ask me why I thought that tornado was going to do a lot more damage. He's dead. Holy moly. Alright, now that he's finally dead, we're actually not... We're going to go not in this area yet. We're actually going to step back out because I am going to wrap it up here for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and if so, hit that like button, subscribe. More videos on the way of Final Fantasy IV, baby! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But anyways, if you like, hit that like button, subscribe. More videos on the way. Until then, take it easy, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. Peace! I'm out of here.